Today is the day that I find out who my real parents are. Jelly and Josh, they both raised me. But are they really my parents? Shout out to this person for being the first person to comment on the last video. If you want to win a shout out, all you have to do is be the first person to comment. So I went ahead and I did a DNA test. At 23andMe, I had to do a spit in a tube. Send my DNA to them. They cloned me a few times and then got some results. So before we go and look at my family members and who my real parents are, let's look at the genetic health risks, aka how am I going to die, most likely. Our reports do not include all possible genetic variants that could affect these conditions. So what you're saying is that even though this might tell me I'm dying, it might not mean that I'm dying? Okay. So first of all, there's a bunch of stuff which I don't have. Alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency. I have no clue what that means. Silesius disease. Nope, no clue. Hereditary thrombopolyphilia. Or Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease, I know that one. Whew, glad I don't have that. But right over here it says a slight increased risk. There is a risk, cops. And we are about to find out what's going to happen to me. Am I gonna die at a young age? I'm only 14. Am I gonna live for much longer? 2 variants detected. You have a slightly increased risk of developing AMD. I'm using an NVIDIA graphics card actually. Or that's not what they mean. Lifestyles and other factors can also influence the chances of developing AMD. Smoking, I don't smoke. Diet, I eat healthy. Family history, I still don't know what AMD means. Okay, here it is. Age-related macular degeneration. Oh no! No! Age-related macular degeneration! No! What does that mean? AMD is rarely diagnosed in people under the age of 15. Vision loss related to AMD usually becomes noticeable in a person's 60s or 70s and tends to worsen over time. Typical signs and symptoms. So this is what AMD is. Blurred or distorted vision, vision loss, yellow fatty deposits in the retina called drusen, blood or fluid leakage in the retina. Wait 1 second. What does it say? Oh, well, I don't think I'm definitely not suffering from any eye problems whatsoever. They're actually pretty accurate. I don't know if this has anything to do with what we just figured out, though. But yeah, I wear glasses. I just have one eye, which is performing pretty poorly. The other one isn't. But I assume this is like super severe and you can go blind and stuff. Listen, future scientists out there, I know you're watching. You cops can become scientists. A few of you will become scientists and a few of you are already scientists. You need to save people. Save people. Save our consciousness. Put us in different bodies. Save my eyes. They're gorgeous, look. They're green. How often do you see somebody with green eyes, huh? Bam, every day. There you go. So apparently, eye problems. Slight increased risk though. But then again, I'm playing video games all day. My monitor is like 2 inches away from my face. I'm most likely gonna get messed up eyes. Let's check out the next one. Late-onset Alzheimer's disease. I have a slight increased risk. Now for everybody that doesn't know what Alzheimer's is, don't worry. I'm gonna explain it, but it's a pretty serious thing and a lot of people suffer from it. Either suffer from it themselves or a family member has it. Apparently, lifestyle and other factors can also influence the chances of developing late-onset Alzheimer's disease, aka when I'm older. So if I'm a female, I can get it faster. I'm not, so good for me. My heart health, got my heart checked up the last few weeks ago. I'm good. Family history. I don't know any family member who's had Alzheimer's, so that's also good. Diet, I'm trying to eat healthy. Intellectual activity. I mean, hey, I'm playing video games all day. You think that stuff's easy? The risk of developing Alzheimer's disease increases greatly as a person ages. This condition is most often diagnosed in people who are over the age of 65. Hopefully I'm good till then. Typical signs. Now these are some pretty bad signs of Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's disease, memory loss that worsens over time, mood and personality changes, trouble planning or solving problems, confusion with place or time, difficulty performing daily life tasks. So pretty much, it's mean to say, but a lot of people become zombies. They can't take care of themselves anymore. They forget who they are, they forget who's who and stuff like that. It is a pretty serious thing. But you cops can discover a cure for Alzheimer's disease. Because there's currently no known prevention or cure for Alzheimer's disease, as it says over here. And it's genetically based, so apparently you could, if you want to genetically modify your kids, you could save them from a nasty old age. So those are the 2 risks of what I have, and then here it says something else, but not likely at risk. Hereditary hemochromatosis, HFE related. Joint and abdominal pain, fatigue and weakness, darkness of the skin, liver disease, heart disease, diabetes. And it can be caused by being a male, drinking a lot of alcohol, and an unhealthy diet. Oh boy. I should keep an eye on that stuff too. So Cubs, those are my genetic health risks. It says slight increase the risk, which doesn't mean it's going to happen, but there is a chance that it could happen. Now let's look at my traits. So right over here, apparently, Jordy, your genetics make you likely able to smell the asparagus odor in your urine. Yes, that's true. When I go and pee, and I've had asparagus, which I had today, so if I go pee soon or tomorrow, I can smell the asparagus odor. It's not horrible, but I can smell it. And it's crazy that you can find this type of stuff in your genes. This is just fascinating. Back hair, likely little upper back hair. I have no back hair. Bald spots, likely no bald spots. That's correct. Look at this. No bald spots yet. Bitter taste, likely can taste. I can taste bitter, yes. Cheek dimples, likely no dimples. Correct. They can even predict your chin. Detached earlobes. I have detached earlobes. A little bit. Do I? I thought I did. A little bit. Eye color, likely blue or green eyes. And that is correct. I have green eyes. Greenish blue eyes. Yeah, there you go. The ancient origin of your eye colors. This is just so impressive. The fact that by spitting in a tube, they can pretty much describe what you look at, your traits, how you're going to die. This is fascinating. Fascinating. Light or dark hair? Likely dark, which is correct once again. Newborn hair. Well, I guess as you're gonna find out soon. Likely little bit hair. They can even predict if I have a unibrow. I shaved my unibrow today. A little unibrow. This is amazing. They can literally describe my traits. Let's check out wellness. Find out how your DNA may affect your body's response to diet, exercise, and sleep. Let's check it out. Jordy, based on your genetics, you are unlikely to flush after drinking alcohol. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. People with your genetic result can typically process alcohol normally. As a result, they don't tend to flush bright red in their face or experience unpleasant symptoms like headaches and nausea after having just one drink. So I can just drink alcohol and not have to worry about headaches. Most of the time. Caffeine consumption. Now that's one I'm curious. I'm curious. Jordy, based on your genetics, you are likely to drink more caffeine than average if you drink caffeine at all. And that's totally correct. I hate it. I hate caffeine. I apparently drink a lot more than the average once I consume it. I try to completely cut it out. And I do get headaches from caffeine right here. And sleepiness, of course. So according to this, I'm a caffeineaholic. Yep, I'm a caffeineaholic. Deep sleep, less likely to be a deep sleeper. I wake up fairly often. Genetic weight, predisposed to weight above average. Way above average. I don't weigh above average, I believe. I don't know. Here it says lactose intolerance is likely tolerant, which is, they're wrong. I have pills. I'm lactose intolerant. I'm almost 100% sure about it. Muscle composition, common in elite power athlete. Common in elite power athletes! So according to my genetic makeup, I have power elite athlete genes. Look at that. Now that feels good. Majority of your genetic muscle composition is common in elite power athletes. Studies have found that almost all elite power athletes, including sprinters, throwers, and jumpers, have specific genetic variants in gene related to muscle composition. You have the same genetic variant as these elite athletes. There you go! Bam! Now here's a carrier status. This is what apparently I'm a carrier of or not a carrier of. Variants not detected. I'm not a carrier of any like bad diseases they found, which is really good too, you know, but one day we'll have kids and I don't want them to have any of these bad things. So that's me, that's my health. Apparently I'm pretty healthy for now. Let's check out the rest. Let's check out my DNA relatives. Who are my parents really? Are they really who they say they are? Oh boy, so apparently I have a lot of relatives. There you go. And you can see how far away. Third or fourth cousin. Third or fourth cousin. Third or sixth cousin. So apparently I have a bunch of cousins living here. And nobody seems to have the same last name as me. Please do not stalk these people. Respect their privacy. So here you can see. So my parents, their parents, had parents who had parents. And that's this person. I didn't know. I'm amazed that this could go so far back. So right here we have somebody who I just clicked on. He says mother German descent, which kind of makes sense because I'm from the Netherlands, which is right next to Germany, and it's very possible that my family came out of Germany at one point. Immigrated to the USA in the late 1800s. Father German, there you go. Once again, family. And English descent, all nearby, known to migrate from Virginia in early 1800s to Kentucky, and then to Indiana. We predict William is your fourth cousin. That's impressive. So my parents are from the Netherlands. My grandparents are from the Netherlands. But then my great-grandparents are from the Netherlands. So there are two generations which weren't from the Netherlands. Maybe half of this generation slowly started moving to the Netherlands when the third generation was German. Interesting. So even though my parents have been telling me all their lives that they are 100% Dutch, they might not actually be. Maybe I'm a lot more German than I thought I was. Damn it, I need to punish myself. I need to. Just kidding, I love Germans. And here it is, cops. I found the truth. I found the truth about my parents. Here's my genetic makeup, where my family came from and stuff. Apparently, I'm 96% European, 3% African, Sub-Sahara, and a little bit Asian. But here's the crazy thing. My sister did the same thing, and she's like 20% Asian. So, these things don't seem to be very accurate. Like, make up your mind. Oh boy. Wait, what? And here they can actually check out my ancestry timeline. So, I used to be Native American. I'm Native American. I'm Native American. I'm an American. Or Native American, damn it. Is that offensive? I don't even know. Then I became a little bit Balkan. Yeah, that's where Azzy's from. So that's not good. Then West Africa. Yeah. Scandinavia. Iberian. And Jewish. I'm also Jewish. And then people would say explains the curls. No, it doesn't. These are not Jewish. Then I turned British Irish. And then French and German. So there's no Dutch. Apparently I'm French and German. Maybe this is just not super accurate. I swear I'm Dutch. I swear I'm not German. Or French. But I'm 3% black though, I guess. 2.7%. I thought this was gonna be a lot higher. My entire life, people have been telling me like, oh, you must have parents that are from Suriname. And I'm like, no, not really. They're from the Netherlands. But I guess that 2.7% in my genes is just very dominant. Not super dominant, but I mean, a lot more dominant than me looking Northwest European. To me, okay, that's to me. But I have a lot of Northwest European genes. So some of my genes are entirely French and German. Like entirely. My 16th gene, my 4th, from both my parents, like from my mom and my dad. That's crazy. Oh, I'm a little bit British too. We've determined your ancestry composition. So mainly Europe, but there's a lot from Asia too. Yeah, there you go. Now it shows it. Or is this not for me? I don't even know if this is me. You can see the migration. Like, okay, you went from there to there to there. And then, this is crazy. Anyways, cops, today I learned a lot. A lot about my past, a lot about my genes, a lot about myself, and a lot about my parents. They're not really my parents. My parents are Dutch. My parents told me they were Dutch, not French and German, okay? I hope you cops enjoyed this video. I hope you also learned something about me. If you're interested in doing a test like this, it's called 23andMe right over here. Just go to 23andme.com. This video's not sponsored. I was just very interested, and I'm happy to know that I don't have any crazy health risks right now. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Coming in a late power athlete!